Okay. Hi. Welcome to Marvin's Big Brain. I am Marvin.
And I am Rain. So, Marvin, have you ever fallen in love?
Yep. A couple of times actually over the past few years or so.
Oh, I see. For how many years now?
Well, I'm not currently in a relationship, but I can say on average my relationships were around took place around 8 to 9 months or so. They have that duration of that time. Around that.
Oh, that's great.
How about you?
Yes, I have. We've been together for about 4 months now.
Ah, congratulations, congratulations. By any chance, have you ever fought so far over simple things, petty arguments, things like that?
Yes, because of trust issues, insecurities about her past.
Ah.
Yeah, something like that. How about you, Marvin?
In my past relationships, it was usually me was a problem, but like if there wasn't really any arguments, it was mostly slight misunderstandings. So if there was anything lacking, it was usually me. So no real arguments like that. Nothing.
Oh, I see. Anyways, for today's marvelous discussion, let's talk about trust and love. So, Marvin,
Yes.
what is love for you?
Love, for me at least, is being able to accept someone for who they truly are, quirks and all. And with the love you give them, it has to be honest and true. Whether or not things are good or bad, you're there for each other. That to me, that's what love is. How about you?
Oh, well, for me, love is the emotions that we feel when affection and care are shown to us. It
Oh,
gives them happiness and makes them feel like they matter. Everyone wants to be loved, right?
yeah.
What about trust? What is trust for you, Marvin?
Trust. Trust is being able to rely on someone, knowing that you can count on them, even when they're not around. You know, you can rely on their judgment and all that. What about you? What for
Well,
you is trust?
well, for me, trust is a firm belief in reliability, truthfulness of someone towards you.
Oh,
Do you think trust is more important than love?
well, in my personal opinion, I don't think one is necessarily more important than the other. It really depends on the situation. But that isn't to say I haven't taken a look at both sides and seen their point of view. So, if I were one to believe that trust is more important than love, I would say it leads to good relationships, romantic or otherwise. It, it, I say that trust, when it is more important in a relationship, romantic or otherwise, that's how they are built on. That's what they're built on, trust. For me, before you love someone, you must develop trust first. Trust always comes first. Because what is trust if not the ability to rely on someone and their decisions and actions? If you don't trust each other, how on earth are you going to love each other? Furthermore, love cannot develop without trust, so you must be able to earn it. Because later on, if you ever do decide to be in a relationship, romantic or otherwise, you have to be able to trust each other in whatever it is that they do. Trust that they'll make a good decision, trust that they'll be trust that they'll remain loyal, and trust that they'll love you.
Mm-mm.
And believe me, I've been in enough relationships to know that love is great and all, that cannot be denied, but trust is what really holds it together for a long period of time. But that isn't to say that a relationship built on solely love can't develop or happen. For example, the example that we all know is the love of a mother for her child. That is a love that cannot be disputed. Sure, the mother doesn't know how the child will grow, what they're going to be like in the future, whether or not she can trust them. But for a mother or any parent for that matter, their love for their child is unlike any other love, and that cannot be disputed. And that love is more than enough to build the foundations of that relationship. Whether or not trust is more important, then it really does depend on the situation. For me at least.
Oh, that's a great point. So
Thank
you're
you.
saying trust is more important than love?
Not necessarily. I personally believe that both are of equal importance, but I do not deny opinions of those who say one is more important than the other. I choose to respect each opinion regardless of what I think, of course.
So, okay, I got your point. But love is unconditional, right?
In some cases, yes, like with what I discussed earlier between a mother and her child, yes, it can be unconditional.
Oh, wait. For you, what matters the most?
For me, it's a healthy mix of both because when I trust someone, some form of love is there. Not necessarily romantic, it can be friendly love or brotherly love, something like that. When I'm in love, romantic or otherwise, I trust them because I love them. For me, what it boils down to is that I believe that there's an element of love and trust in any kind of relationship, whether or not it is built on love or trust.
Oh, I see.
So, how about you? What's your opinion on the matter?
Romantically speaking, trust is important, but it's also dangerous. It is important because it allows us to depend on the others, especially when it comes to love. Trust precedes love. We can only truly love someone that we can trust. Trust is something that is earned through actions. It is the sense of security that allows both parties to expose themselves fully without any judgments or fears. If
Hmm.
someone can break your trust in any way, well, it is not a true love. Trust, I believe, it also enhances love. We can love someone because we once trusted him or her, but as soon as trust is destroyed, that love that was built on trust is not enough.
So you're saying love shouldn't be in a relationship at all?
No, no, not really. Of course, to have a healthy relationship, we must take the risk in believing in someone or something. Too often, we make mistakes, right? Love as being the one the thing that conquers all. It gives us false hope and forces us to accept the harsh reality that love is not enough. Like, two individuals may love each other with all their hearts, but they both know that the relationship has been damaged due to lack of trust. That's why trust is pretty much important for me.
Ah, okay. I get your point. So in your opinion, trust really is more important in a relationship in comparison to love?
Yep.
Well, I think we both learned something today, don't you think?
Yes, of course we did.
All I can say at this point is whether or not trust or love is more important really
Mhm.
does depend on the individual, where you are in your life, what your situation is, what your values are, etc. But at the end of the day, it all depends on you. Friendly reminder from us to you. Whether or not you decide to love or trust someone, don't do it blindly. Self love is as important as the love you give to someone. And trust is something you earn by being reliable.
So, that's it. That's our view on our topic. Now, sir, it's your turn. What do you think?
Can there be love without trust? Can there be trust without love?
What is more important for you, sir? Can you love someone who doesn't trust you?
But, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you give us a good grade. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.